Hi, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time if you're just finding me. My name is Kelly, and this is Kelly Bell Stitches. I talk about my cross stitch and some of my other crafty endeavors, and love being part of this community. It's a very loving and supporting community, and I enjoy watching everyone's videos, so I hope that you enjoy mine. This is a whip update. I unfortunately don't have any finishes, and I didn't buy anything, I don't think, this time, so there won't be any haul. But I did touch a few whips, and this also will be a video where I show my finished witch that I'm making for Jay Mortuary Stitches. So Jay, I'll let you know before I show the witch if you don't want to see her, if you want it to be a surprise, so you can stop watching the video before I show her to everyone. Let's see, so I haven't done a whole lot of stitching because I have been trying to get my witch completed, and I have really enjoyed working on it. It's been a long time since I've made a doll, and I forgot how much fun it is. I also forgot how much stuff I have, and how much of a mess I make, because you pull it all out, or most of it. I can't say I pull it all out, because if I pulled it all out, you'd be seeing it all around me. Anyway, so after, let's see, I think my last video was on June 13th. This is actually Floss Tube number 40 for me. Wow, time flies. So I worked on my Halloween Meow. I actually started it on the 13th for October stitching, and this is what it will look like when it's finished. It's really cool. I love the paw print claw mark and the jack-o'-lantern, and how the cat almost looks like it has bat whiskers. It's just really cool. And I love black cats. We have a black cat. His name is Spike. So, and this, I think the last time I had the green pumpkin stem done. And now, let me see if I can fold it a little bit. See if I have anything I can put. Why do I never have anything I can put behind them? Oh well, we'll use this. This is what it looks like now. I've got the stem, some of the pumpkin, and then this is the cat's tail. And kind of what I'm doing on the edges around the tail is I'm actually using some of this whisper thread, and it's kind of a browny black, and I'm just using that in the very outside stitches, kind of every now and then when I'm done I'll brush him out a little bit so he has an even more scaredy, hairy look. So I'm having a good time with that. That's fun, and I like the way it's coming out, so I will continue working on that. And this, I didn't say, this is a 18 count Ada that I hand dyed myself with purples and blacks and some gray. Fun stitch, and that's by Alessandra Adelaide. And I think I got the pattern in 1, 2, 3 stitch. And then I worked on that for 3 days. And then I worked on, I actually had a new start. And I'm not sure my new start is going to stay like this. I may start over. Because what I did was I started Dragons of Sumatra, which I really love. And that's an ink circles design. Lots of people are working on it right now, and that's what it looks like. And it's on an antique white fabric. splotches, and I like it. And I know that that's the method that most of those tapestries were done in, and I appreciate that. But I wanted to do it on a red. And then this is actually the first upper corner of the pattern, and you can see how small it is. I mean, it covers really well, and it looks really nice, but it's very fine red. And this is what I'm using. And that's what it looks like. And like I said, I like it. But it's coming out. This is an 18 count. It's called Ruby Wine Ada. And it's just, I don't know. I think it's just too small. The coverage is great. I mean, and it's full crosses. And I think it's even 2/1 being Ada. But I don't know. I think I had started it at one point with this green floss, the variegated green, and I didn't like that either. So I'm kind of torn with this pattern. I mean, that's this whole corner up here. I don't know. I think it's small. But maybe with the size of the pattern, that's not a bad thing. I don't know. I did make myself a new needle minder to go with it, which is funny because I've been stitching mostly in hand, and when you stitch in hand, you don't use needle minders. I don't put anything on my fabric when I'm stitching in hand. And I have to say, stitching in hand. But this is the needle minder I made. Now, if you look, it's got I made it out of polymer clay, and it's a dragon, and he's kind of around the world, holding on to the world, and he has some crystals, and there's his wing and his body, and I really like it. I mean, it's beautiful. It sounds funny saying that because I made it myself, but I do. I really like this. And I made it to go with my dragons of Sumatra. And when I put it on the fabric, that's what it looks like. It's a lot bigger than the stitching. Can you see his eyes? And he has two. Here's the other one. But I do like this chart. But this is my second start. And I'm still not satisfied. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep going. You never know. But I only worked on that. Let's see. How long did I work on that? I only worked on that one day. And I did it as the new start on the new year. New start for the 17th of the month. And that's what I did. So then on the 18th, I worked on my Princess and the Unicorn. I think you guys are going to get really tired of seeing the Princess and the Unicorn by the time I have it done. This could be my wine and whip, because I really want to finish it. I really love it. And I don't even mind working on it, but it can be kind of tedious. So that's what she looks like. That's what she's going to look like when she's finished. Princess and the Unicorn. I think in this picture she looks like she's riding out of the waves. And then this is what my Princess and the Unicorn looks like now. And pretty much all I did was a few odd stitches in the unicorn, and then I did more of her hair and some more of her crown. A lot of fractionals. I don't know. I do love this though, and I love the way the dyeing on the fabric came out. Again, that's 18 count Ada that I dyed myself, and I'm going for a stormy look. And I got 3 needle minders on there, which is pretty funny. But I made all of these myself. This is a clay one that I sculpted. The Chihuahua and this one here are from buttons. Yep. Definitely my wine and wet this for June. And then after The Princess and the Unicorn, I actually worked on Witching Hour because I watched Shazzy C's video, and I think it was her video number Floss Tube 29. She actually did the Witching Hour from Heaven and Earth Designs and finished it. And it's so beautiful. I mean, beautiful. And it made me want to work on mine, which is wonderful. And I only have the ornament size, which is good. And let me see. This is what my ornament size will look like when it's done. And again, it's a black cat, and there's books and a candle. And note that little piece of silvery moon up there, the very tip. Because this is on, I think, Magic Guide, maybe 18 count Magic Guide. And that's what mine looks like right now. This is, all the black is done on page 1 and some of the brown. And where I showed you that silvery moon, I think that's the silvery moon right there. Not done yet. But yeah, I'm really enjoying working on this. For some reason, it's just coming out really good. And that is number 12 Pearl Cotton, I think. Or not Pearl Cotton, but number 12. Yeah. That I'm doing the black in. And this is 3371. And that's just regular DMC down here in the brown. Yeah. So that's coming along pretty good. I've been doing a lot of other stuff. So my stitching has kind of taken a back seat this month. Although I've worked on it. If you look at my chart, my goodness, I have too much stuff out. And I don't even have that much to say this time. If you look at my chart, I've actually not done too bad with stitching. I mean, I don't show hours, but it hasn't been a lot of hours. But I've tried to stitch a little bit most days. And the only other thing I worked on this month was that Sizzling Summer South and Tempting Tangles. And again, I'll try to put the link in the bottom. It has a feeling, and I still don't think I printed a picture of it. Darn. No. Well, part 1 and part 2 are out. Part 2 came out, I think, on the 22nd. And I picked it up and I started stitching on it. I finished part 1 and messed up part 2. But I think it's going to stay the way it is because I'm too lazy to go back and take it all out. And I knew I did it before I put the words in. And I put the words in anyway. So there's the Tempting Tangles Sizzling Summer South, part 1 and part of part 2. That is really fun. I mean, those colors are great. Lazy, hazy days of summer. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm doing this on I think that's an 18 count Mocha Ada that I got from 123 Stitch. And that is fun. And there's a Facebook group for this one too. So, as far as it goes, this is going to be a short video because that is all the stitching that I did in the last 2 weeks. I intend to do more. As a matter of fact, it's kind of cool outside today and I did all most of my mowing. There's just a little section of push mowing I didn't get done. So I got most of my mowing done, and I'm waiting to hear back from my homeowner's insurance because earlier this month I had a hot water pipe break in my cellar and I didn't catch it. And then I have old hardwood floors over a crawl space where the pipe broke. So the floor heaved like this. So a couple of the old boards are right up in almost a teepee. The floor underneath got so wet. So I'm waiting to hear from my homeowners about that. And probably like everything else, they'll tell me they don't cover it. I just pay insurance for no good reason, apparently, because they don't cover anything. Just saying. Let's see. So that brings me to the big reveal. Jay, so if you want this to be a surprise, I'm happy that you're watching my video, and I watched yours earlier today, and I'm sorry that you're still having pain, and I will keep you in my prayers for your tests this coming week, for Thursday and July 8th. I hope for a miracle for you and for Beverly and for everyone else who's suffering out there. Life can be really difficult. So keep your chin up. Keep thinking good thoughts, because we're sending good thoughts your way. Good vibes, good energy, prayers, you name it. It's all coming your way. To anyone who needs it. Anyway, bye, Jay. Unless you want to see. If you don't mind that it's not a surprise, you are welcome to watch. But if not, well, she's almost done. Might be a couple of other things I do. But for now, this is what you're going to see. This is, ready? Hettie, the Happy Hag. And Hettie has her black witch's hat, which I still have to trim, I just realized. She has purple mohair and a few burgundy colored feathers. She's got a witch's vest with a long back. She's got a pretty purple flower with purple pearls and a purple acrylic leaf. Has green trim. She has a lace choker and rhinestones. She's got some beading and sequins. Yes, McKenna, sequins. She has sequins around her vest too that are hand sewn and beaded. Yep, couldn't do without sequins, could we? She even has sequins at the bottoms of her cuffs. And then she has a long skirt. And she's got lace. And then if you look, she has, let's see, hang on. She has layers. She's like an onion. She's got layers. So she has black tulle. She has lavender tulle. She has green tulle. And yes, she has knickers with bows. And she will sit properly. And she has knickers, so she's a proper lady. She has pretty striped stockings with polka dots, some green trim on her fancy witch's boots that glitter. All in all, Hettie truly is a happy hag. And I don't think that Hettie will give Jay nightmares. Although I don't blame her for not wanting these things in her room, because I don't have my dolls in my room either. As much as I like dolls, they are kind of freaky. And that's what she looks like from the back. She's got the green trim that goes around the whole of the short part of her vest. Oh, she She has articulated fingers, and she does have fingernails. And in this hand, which this does come out of her hand, is an amethyst crystal. And it's a quartz rock that has amethyst. So, yeah. So I've been working on this, and I hope that Jay likes Hettie. And you're welcome. She's welcome to change her name, but she has said Hettie to me, so she's Hettie the Happy Hag. And I hope that you enjoyed seeing her. I've certainly enjoyed making her. And yeah, not a whole lot else to say. I'm doing well. This is my, I think, third day with a headache. Yesterday was really bad. After I mowed yesterday, I went to bed early, like in the afternoon, and just didn't get back up. It was definitely an ice-packed day. Migraines really suck, and my sympathies to other people who have them, because they are not fun. But thankfully, this one seems to be going away for the most part. So, yep, rambling. I never know how to finish these. I guess all I'm going to say is God bless you. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope that you have a very happy stitching time until we see each other again. And until then, be colorful. Bye. I'm back. Didn't think you were going to get rid of me that quick, did you? I'm sorry. I forgot to mention. I've been in the round robin on Cross Stitch Finish Line, and this is the last month. We're kind of ending that. We're each stitching the last part of the round robin. And I noticed that quite a few people are from New York, and I met New York gal Joan at Joanne's over in Albany, and I know that there are quite a few people in the southern tier and around us. Not everyone makes videos though. And I was wondering, I asked Joan, and she thought that would be fun if we could find a place kind of centrally located for the people who are interested, maybe to get together and have like a stitchy afternoon or something. And I think it would be fun. I don't know how many people would really be interested, or how many people who even watch my videos would hear about it. But if you are interested, leave me a message down in the comment box below, and I'll see if we can't figure out a place we can meet. I know New York is kind of a large state, and but I'm sure with some finagling we can figure something out. So anyway, let me know if you're interested. And again, thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.